Well, the Eagles are humming right now. They just keep winning games. Meanwhile, the media keeps on hating. Today, we'll take a look at another BS response in regards to Jalen Hurts. The criticism has gotten out of control. Also, one Eagles rookie gets some huge praise from a Birds legend. You don't want to miss what he had to say. And have the Eagles climbed to the top ranking in the NFL? We'll break it all down, but welcome into A to Z Philly. I'm RB. Do me a huge favor, like this video at the end if you do enjoy it, and subscribe to our channel. Help us get to 8K subscribers. I want to start it off with this tweet that I came across earlier today. Shout out to Brendan Deeg. He says, Eagle fans enjoy this. Being a diehard fan since '02, the runs never felt like this in the early 2000s to 2010s, and that we've been spoiled since 2017. And I 100% agree. The Eagles have been so consistently good outside of a couple seasons, right? The COVID year in 2020 where they imploded, and then last year, which was an anomaly. They start 10-1 and they choke it away. Other than that, man, and I guess just the way they even came back from last year. You know, I've said it multiple times how with the way they destructed, especially with the same head coach, usually this would be a type of season where, you know, you make a coaching change and you're going through that process of kind of rebuilding, retooling, right? Maybe you make a big quarterback change. No, Eagles kept most of the personnel, at least on the offensive side, and they came back, they figured it out, and there's just been so many cool wrinkles in the way they have succeeded this season. So really, just take time to appreciate this run, man. The Eagles have been consistently good. Now they need to get back to the biggest game and get it done this time. But, you know, they have had a lot of achieving over here in the past couple of seasons, so be grateful for that. And the Eagles are officially on the top of the NFL Power Rankings. NFL Network put them out today. It's about damn time. The Eagles are getting their respect. I mean, how could they not? They have been the most complete team on both sides of the football. I know a lot of people are going to look at Buffalo and Josh Allen playing like an MVP. Yeah, he's going to win MVP, okay? Cool. Is Buffalo better than the Eagles? No. No, they're not. The Eagles have held teams under 20 points for 10 straight games. Do you know how impossible that is, man? Vic Fangio has these boys locked in on a different universe. Jalen Hurts is playing good football, and he told everybody to shut up this weekend. Saquon Barkley could break the NFL rushing record for a single season. A.J. Brown, Devontae, like, I could go down the list, man. There's so many dominant units on this team, and they all gel so well. And the Eagles are 1, Buffalo 2, KC 3, Detroit 4, Minnesota 5. Yeah, man, I think this is a pretty good list right here. But the Eagles are on the top. And speaking of on the top in the NFC, they are now tied with the Lions and Vikings at 12-2. So the way that the Eagles can end up getting the 1 seed is if the Lions and Vikings both lose one of their final 3 games. Now, they do play each other in the last week, so one of them will lose. The question is, will the other team lose? There's a chance. I'm not going to say it's favorable, but if they do and the Eagles get that 1 seed, you can kiss any other opportunity goodbye because the Eagles are going all the way. I still think they are, but if they get the 1 seed and the playoffs run through the link, oh boy, it's going to be tough for a team like the Lions to come in here and try to battle the Eagles. I am close to never looking at a national broadcast or show again, and it's not even like I seek it out. Like, I just go on Twitter and I see a bunch of crap like this. And, you know, I'm not one to take shots. Like, I respect everybody in their respective roles and this and that. But Dominique Foxworth is a loser, okay? Jalen Hurts comes out here, proves all the national media wrong. And instead of people giving him his credit, like even this morning, I was driving and listening to WIP, and they go, yeah, is WIP deserving of the credit for the Eagles fixing their passing game? What? That makes no sense. There was never anything wrong, and the Eagles have won 10 in a row. But then you have Dominique Foxworth here on ESPN on Get Up, and he says Jalen Hurts has privileges because he's pretty. Quote, Jalen Hurts is benefiting from pretty privilege. He got up on the press conference after the game and acted like he was Josh Allen. Like, what the hell does that even mean, dude? With everything Jalen has had to go through in his collegiate and professional career, you can't just acknowledge that the guy is playing good ball, that he's deserving of this. And I didn't even know this till today, but Dominique Foxworth is actually Dak Prescott's cousin. So that explains a lot. And what also explains a lot is his wife here on his own podcast talking about how professional and mature and handsome Jalen Hurts is. So There you go. There's our answers. I'm not spending any more time with this drama this week. I'm not spending any other time than praising the Philadelphia Eagles for what they are doing on the field. But I just think it's absolutely insane. Like, I don't understand what the hatred towards Philadelphia is, and it never goes away. The Philadelphia Eagles and their defense is leading by a wide margin. Like, nobody is cracking the surface against the Philadelphia Eagles. After this past game, they are up to number one. They've already been number one, but up to number one by 22 yards per game less given up. 275 yards per game. They are giving up 173 yards in the air, and they are giving up just over 102 on the ground. And in terms of points per game, they're tied for number one now after this past game with the Chargers and the Broncos. Eagles have had one of their best defensive seasons ever. And I would actually go as far as to say, if the Eagles can complete this job and get it done and win it all and say, you know, keep winning here and never lose again this season, we might have to talk about this team as the best Eagles team of all time. Like, I think 2022 was a really talented squad. 2017 was talented. But this team has a combination of not only talent, but attitude. The way they play, the way they go out there and eviscerate you, man, and just beat you down and bully you. It's been so much fun watching how this team plays. And I think they just have all the talent in the world to be able to go all the way. So we have to hope that they can stay healthy. But one main factor of this defense is Quinyon Mitchell. And he is now listed as the favorite to win NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. This was actually my bold take before the season, that he would win Defensive Rookie of the Year. I never would have expected him to play like this. I mean, this is out of this world, what Quinyon Mitchell is doing right now. And Brian Dawkins, one of the, fan favorites, one of the most favorable, safeties ever, one of the defensive legends in this city, actually commented on Quinyon and said, what we are seeing is, quote, not normal. Brian Dawkins, you know what it takes to get praise from a guy like this? Hard hitter, like just tough mentality. This guy doesn't go around just throwing out praise, And he says that Quinyon on the Up and Adams show is having like a historic rookie season. And guess what? I mean, that's well deserved, but he's not lying. He's not lying. Look at this run, man, to start this career. It's absolutely insane. I find myself looking at this, taking a peek every single week. And I'm like, holy crap, like this is nuts. Look at some of the names that this guy's going up against. Drake London, Evans, Amari Cooper, Neighbors, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, McLaurin, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. And the only, I guess, bad game, not even a bad game, mediocre game was against the Rams. And that's because most of the yards he gave up was in garbage time when they didn't need to actually try. Like the clock was running out. And he just keeps having amazing game after an amazing game and just breaking his own precedent. Quinyon Mitchell is having the best rookie season maybe ever for a cornerback. I mean, this is insane. This is not normal. Brian Dawkins is exactly right. And I mean, just be thankful. Just be grateful. Eagles didn't even have to trade up to get this guy. He fell right into their lap. Anthony DeBona says 21 cornerbacks have played 500 plus coverage snaps this season, according to PFF. Quinyon Mitchell, not only in just rookies, but all corners, is the only corner in that group to not allow a touchdown in 2024. Can he finish off the season with 0 touchdowns allowed? I mean, that would be just absolutely improbable and impressive. Lastly, the O-line is the most underrated unit on the Eagles, and I found myself thinking about this late night the other night for some reason. But I'm going to be very sad when Jeff Stoutland retires. He is maybe the best position coach ever in the game. And Jeff Stoutland has the Eagles O-line come out every week. And even a game like the one on Sunday where, Dickerson goes down and Lane goes down for a little bit, doesn't matter. I mean, Jeff Stoutland turns Mekhi Becton into pretty much a Pro Bowl-like guard. I don't know if he'll make the Pro Bowl, but he's been incredible. Jordan Mailata didn't even know how to put cleats on. Now he's the best left tackle in the game. Jeff Stoutland, the constant turnover doesn't matter. You can bring in whoever, and Jeff Stoutland is going to make this team and this unit the best part of the team, and it's why they run so effectively. It's why their quarterbacks have so much time to throw the damn ball. I mean, so much relies on your offensive line play, and it's been so good for so long, and I feel like sometimes we don't even realize it. And Ross Tucker says, I hope Eagle fans appreciate it It's absurd. It really is not normal. I watch a lot of film. They're like different stratospheres. Great way to put it, man. Eagles O-line, their D-line, that's their philosophy, build in the trenches. But man, the Eagles are a special, special team, and they got to keep it going. The question is, can they do it? Give me your thoughts down below. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Also, real quick, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor of today's video. It is the great BetMGM. Enjoy all your favorite sports like never before at BetMGM. Sign up using our code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you do not win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to parlays, live bets, player props, and daily boosted odds specials. And with BetMGM at your fingertips, every play and every game matter more than ever. So sign up today with the bonus code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you do not win your first bet. Brought to you by BetMGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas. Download the app today. Please gamble responsibly.